Hi everyone, I am Karan and welcome to Karan's Gyan. Today I'll be talking about an extremely undervalued holding company, and this holding company is Kalyani Investments. Kalyani Investment is not just a holding company, it also invests in shares and debt bonds of other entities or other companies that are not under its own group. So let us have a look at its quarter one results and we'll get a glimpse of its business in detail. So on a quarter on quarter basis, its quarter one results have not been disappointing. It has been in line with street expectations. You must be wondering why am I saying this? Uh, Despite seeing a drop of total income, which is about 90%, you see about drop of total income from 15 crores to 2 crores, and you must be surprised as to why it is in line with market expectations. I'll get to it, don't worry, and once I explain this, you would understand what I'm trying to say. Again, its total expenses have dropped from 3 crores to about 50 lakhs. Its share in profit of its associates. So as it is a holding company, it has a lot of associate entities, and a profit in those associate entities is actually a profit for this company because it gets a share of those profits. So if I look at the profit of its associate entities, I see there must have been a drop in the profit. That's why its chunk of the profit is about 40% lower, from 7 crore to about 4.70 crores. And thus, if I look at net profit has taken a deep hit. Now if I look at year on year basis, total income has been flat, total expenses has been flat. Only thing that has dropped significantly is the net profit and its share in the profit of its associates. uh, the share in its profit of its associates has fallen by about 41%, while its net profit has fallen by about 50%. Now, coming to its total income, like I said, this is a holding company, and being a holding company and being an investment company, its primary source of income is not the goods it is trading, because a holding company just holds shareholding of the group of entities it has. So, a holding company would just get earnings through dividends or other earnings, such as net gain on fair value of the holdings it has. So here total income for Kalyani investment is just dividend income and net gain on fair value changes. And dividend income is not every quarter. Dividend income can be semi-annually or annually, if it is not a company like TCS, because TCS has a lot of dividends. But if you look at the shareholding of Kalyani Investments, you would understand, well, it earns dividend annually, and it got a dividend in the it got a huge dividend of about 13 crores during the March quarter, because of which its total income in March quarter is really high. So talking about why is this company undervalued. So, Kalyani Investment is a core investment company. By core investment company, I mean it is a holding company and an investment company. The company holds 90% of its assets as investments in shares and debts. The company is an investment company with an investment portfolio consisting of both listed and unlisted companies in diversified sectors. As of now, the market cap of Kalyani Investment is about 567 crores. And when I talk about its undervaluation, it is undervalued and its price to book value is 0.3. Its book value is about 4,354 rupees, and as of now, it is trading at rupees 1200 or something. That shows its extremely low price to book value. It has high delivery, it has a delivery of about 87%, which is high for holding companies if I compare it to other holding companies such as L&T Finance or other holding companies that are listed on the stock exchange. Now, if I quantitatively estimate its value, it has three really great holdings. It has three holdings. When I talk about listed entities, it also has holdings in unlisted companies. I couldn't find data on the unlisted unlisted shares that Kalyani Investment has. But for listed shares, it has 31% holding in Hikkel Limited. It's a chemical and a pharma company. The value of the shareholding is 536 crores. BF Utilities, it's an infrastructure company. It has a holding of 16.45%, which is valued at 151 crores, and it has about a 13% shareholding in Bharat Forge, which is a diversified company, and the value of the shareholding is about 2700 crores. So if I sum it all up, just from the holdings of its listed entities and only its shares, I'm not talking about the debt bonds it has, I say the value of these three listed entities is 3,365 crores, and we see its market capitalization is just 600 crores. So this shows how deeply undervalued it is. And for additional information, Morgan Stanley recently acquired a good number of shares in March when Kalyani Investments reached about 800 rupees, because even Morgan Stanley felt that Kalyani Investment is really undervalued. However, Morgan Stanley didn't pick up a huge stake; it picked up a decent number of shares. Now, talking about its associate companies, I discussed about the share in profit of its associates. So, associate companies are companies where an investor entity holds 20 plus stake. So, if you own a company that has a 20% plus stake in some other company, then that company is an associate to your holding company. So here, since Kalyani Investment has a shareholding of 31% in Hikkel Limited, it is an associate to Kalyani Investment. So one of the associate companies of Kalyani Investment is Hikkel Limited, whereas Lord Ganesha Minerals Private Limited, an unlisted company, is another associate to Kalyani Investment. And since this says private limited, it is an unlisted company, and that's why you won't find the valuation of Lord Ganesha Minerals. So, guys, this is my take on Kalyani Investment. It is a good undervalued company. I won't give recommendations for you to acquire this company. However, if you feel that at current levels Kalyani Investment suits your portfolio, and you have suitable investments in other companies, other large cap companies, and you want to take a risky investment, Kalyani Investment can be that share. So, guys, this is it, and I hope you like my video. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.